Have you ever actually at some point predicted that you're sick and predicted when you're going to get well? Absolutely no.
And you're having fun. Why don't you show your friends?
Hello Littlesilver family, how are you doing? I hope you're fine. Welcome back to my channel and welcome back to this video, and yay, welcome to my vlogmas stories about my life, me getting you know me better. If you're new here, this is the Littlesilver Dubai and you're welcome to this channel. Consider to subscribe to follow our stories, our experiences and our adventures, as well as the risks we take in life. And on this video, I'm going to share something connected with I have shared with you my previous video that the reason I quit my job, but this one time that I thought was too hilarious because have you ever actually at some point predicted that you're sick and predicted when you're going to get well? Absolutely no. And not. But one time I did that. I did predict the time I'm going to get sick. I lied, I got sick, and someone put me in the corner and asked me, when do you think you'll get well? And I was like, Tuesday. They were like, can you stop the jokes? These are wachanga jokes. So this is in relation to that employment. So you remember I told you the first time I had this part-time job with my very first company. I joined when I started working after the university. So I worked for them for a long time as a part-time person, but it got to a point like it didn't even actually feel it's part-time anymore because there were projects running every other time. So I was actually going to work almost every day apart from weekends. So there was this one time I got a boyfriend. Please, if you hear me say about a boyfriend, don't connect to a boyfriend elsewhere. Please just keep counting, okay? Just keep counting, and if you lose count like me, just breathe in and out and restart again. So this time I met a boyfriend. I met some boy. Is that right? This time I met some human being who we were supposed to date on Tinder. He was coming from the UK and alikuwa amerukwa. He actually had a girlfriend already, but they broke up just before the trip. And then I think that's the time when he started to chat and he met me. And I was going to meet him when he came to Kenya. So I met this person and I hosted him in my beautiful, beautiful bedsitter. Pale Mirema. Watu wa Mirema, do you relate? Yeah, Thika Road. I used to live there in a very beautiful bedsitter, and the first time I didn't invite him to my bedsitter because, you know, some of these foreigners are not comfortable, and as well, I never used to invite even my other boyfriends to my house. I felt like, no, you're not paying the rent. Why should I invite you to my house? Why no? Get a hotel. So yes, I was that guy. So I didn't invite him. Well, don't worry. Later, when we had fallen in love and we decided to date, he came and we lived there. He actually at some point helped me carry water from downstairs to upstairs because maji ilikuwa imepotea. But anyways, back to the first trip, he came to Kenya. So we met and we decided to go to Coast. And because mimi si nimeandikwa part-time, like I've been employed part-time. You pay me for the day I got to work. In my head I was like, okay, let me just take a trip to Coast and I'll come back. But I didn't have a good life. So what I did, I just packed and went to Coast. So I went over the weekend. So on Monday, then people were wondering, where is? And so my colleague called me and I told him I'm sick. And mind you, I was going to stay at the Coast for a whole week. and the project is running and they have deadlines to meet. So I told him I'm sick. I'm sick for the whole week. Then my colleague called, no, the HR looked for me and I was still maintaining the lie, I'm still sick. Then my same colleague, by the Rama uliniseti. Siwezi sahau, but we are still friends with Rama. He is a good person. We were colleagues for like a longer time, like 3 years I think. So he called me, but alikuwa anapewa pressure na mtu mwingine. So he called me and asked, ati, hey, bado uko mgonjwa, but he had seen a post somewhere, but I had blocked other people. They couldn't access me. He was the only contact, but I trusted him. But then now I mixed up my lie. So it was like, ati, hey, haujapona? Kumwambia, Amira, mimi sijapona. Ati, then he asked me, ati, unadhani, when do you think you will be okay? I said on Tuesday. So this is on Friday, and I'm telling him I'll be okay on Tuesday, because on Tuesday was the time we were supposed to travel back to Nairobi with the boyfriend. And it was like, hey, nzisawe unakuanga na jokes. Somehow, the HR was listening to this conversation and they were like, how do you know you will get well on Tuesday? So I was fired. I got fired that Friday. After the call, I received an email from the HR that I had been fired because they cannot keep the project on hold. They have deadlines, which I understand. I totally understand. But I didn't think it was going to be a big deal since I see I can as well take some days off and just go and jibamba. But anyways, it was worth it. I had best time with this heartbroken boyfriend, or this my new boyfriend. So it was worth it. I got fired. So the hilarious thing I did about that, when I got back to Nairobi, I waited for the dust to settle like for a week. So the next week that I was to get well, the Tuesday, I went to the office. Because I had received an email I had been fired, but then I went to the office. I said, I want to speak to the HR. Because I singe survive, niko na kabedsitter Mirema, sasa nitaishije, boyfriend amerudi kwao sasa, nimeachwa kwa mataa peke yangu. But all along I didn't even tell him what happened. I didn't tell him I was fired. I just acted normal. After nimefutwa, okay, let me basi malizia my boyfriend thing, my boyfriend vacation, na nitarudi tu. So I went back to the office and I said I want to speak to the HR. Nikamwambia mimi, I didn't even apologize ati nilidanganya or anything. I told them mimi nimepona na nataka kurudi kazi. But I was an essential part of the project. Like almost every client knew me and clients would ask about me. So see it naringa, but you know, if you know your worth, you know. If you know, you know. So of course they have to make it like it's genuine. Wamenify wasinifunze kukuwa na joke namna hiyo, like naenda tu na narudi like wanani accept back. So for sort of punishment, they told me they will let me know if they will accept me back. And I stayed on for I think 1.5 weeks and they called me back, so I was rehired. So how do you think about that? And so I hope these stories make your day and brighten your holidays. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for subscribing. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. And never predict that you will get well in future. Like, I don't even know where that lie came. I always had like composed lies when it came to kupanga uongo, but this time round nikishikwa. But unajua when mzazi anakuchapa, but unajua umeenda kucheza. So it's like getting punished, but whatever you did had a reward. So I had the best vacation. Though I was fired, but I still went back to work. So I thought that was funny, and I've actually been laughing about it. So thank you. See you in the next video.